above, way beyond Afghanistan. Those of you in the intelligence committees, the foreign relations committee, defense committees, you know well, we have to remain vigilant against the threats to the United States wherever they come from. Al-Qaeda and ISIS are in Yemen, Syria, Somalia, other places in Africa, in the Middle East and beyond. And we won't ignore what our intelligence agencies have determined to be the most lethal terrorist threat to the homeland today. White supremacy is terrorism. We're not going to ignore that either. My fellow Americans, look, we have to come together to heal the soul of this nation. It was nearly a year ago before her father's funeral when I spoke with Gianna Floyd, George Floyd's young daughter. She's a little tight, so I was kneeling down to talk to her so I could look her in the eye. She looked at me, she said, "My daddy changed the world." Well, after the conviction of George Floyd's murderer, we can see how right she was if we have the courage to act as a Congress. We've all seen the knee of injustice on the neck of black Americans. Now's our opportunity to make some real progress. The vast majority of men and women wearing a uniform and a badge serve our communities, and they serve them honorably. I know them. I know they want them. I know they want to help meet this moment as well. My fellow Americans, we have to come together to rebuild trust between law enforcement and the people they serve, to root out systemic racism in our criminal justice system, and to enact police reform in George Floyd's name that passed the House already. I know Republicans have their own ideas and are engaged in a very productive discussions with Democrats in the Senate. We need to work together to find a consensus. But let's get it done next month, by the first anniversary of George Floyd's death.
Yeah, how about no? Time to make a Malt Liquor video.
Hey man, where the fuck is Mario Judah?
I'm a big dog, big bear, nigga, I'm a lion. I'm the predator of the prey that is hiding. Oh my, I have found you, nigga. Don't you run from me, little nigga. You are not fast enough. You are not brave enough. You are out of luck. Now it's time for you to die very rough. You have been warned. There is nowhere to run. You will pay the price. I will take your life. There's no running back. Now your loved ones are so sad. You had a choice, but you failed. I'm a big dog, big bear, nigga, I'm a lion. I'm the predator of the prey that is hiding. Oh my, I have found you, nigga. Don't you run from me, little nigga. You are not fast enough. You are not brave enough. You are out of luck. Now it's time for you to die very rough.
Not apologizing for being white. Mickey's fine Malt Liquor. The white boys Malt Liquor. Emerald bottles. Shout out the 40-ounce stores. Time to get fucked up again. Malt Liquor.
My transistor radio comes from far away, and when it's night over here, over there, it's
breaking day. I remember all the good times I had walking in the sand with the beautiful girl that I met made in Japan. The beauty of her face was beyond my wildest dreams, like cherry blossoms blooming in the mountain in the early spring. As we walked by the river and she softly took hold of my hand, that's when I fell deep in love with the girl made in Japan. Birds woke us up at the break of day. Her smiling eyes always seem to try to understand all the love in my heart for the girl made in Japan. My transistor radio comes from far away, and when it's night over here, over there, it's breaking day. She cried when she said she'd been promised to another man. That's when I left my heart with the girl made in Japan. Yes, my heart will always be with the girl made in Japan.
Shout the Buckoids and the Buckaroos.
But it's time for Congress to act as well.
Wealth is shutting down the office for Mike's retirement party. Worth is giving the employee who spent
Live TV. Folks.
I don't want to become confrontational, but we need more Senate Republicans to join the overwhelming majority of Democratic colleagues and close the loopholes required in background check purchases of guns. We need a ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. And don't tell me it can't be done. We did it before and it worked. Talk to most responsible gun owners and hunters. They'll tell you there's no possible justification for having 100 rounds in a weapon. What do you think, deer wearing Kevlar vests? They'll tell you that there are too many people today who are able to buy a gun, but shouldn't be able to buy a gun. These kinds of reasonable reforms have overwhelming support from the American people, including many gun owners. The country supports reform this, and Congress should act. This shouldn't be a red or blue issue. And no amendment to the Constitution is absolute. You can't yell fire in a crowded theater. From the very beginning, there were certain guns, weapons, that could not be owned by Americans. Certain people could not own those weapons ever. We're not changing the Constitution. We're being reasonable. I think this is not a Democrat or Republican issue. I think it's an American issue. And here's what else we can do. Immigration has always been essential to America. Let's end our exhausting war over immigration. For more than 30 years, politicians have talked about immigration reform, and we've done nothing about it. It's time to fix it. On day one of my presidency, I kept my commitment and sent a comprehensive immigration bill to the United States Congress.
Yep. Keep those Canadians out of our great country. Fuck Canada. Fuck you, fat Reggie.
Yeah. Now tell me what the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, nigga, yeah. Now tell me what the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, nigga, yeah. Now tell me what the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, nigga, yeah. Now tell me what the fuck am I supposed to do?
The persecutor maniac, motherfucking madman. Yo, crowd it up and cheer for me as I take a mic stand. A son of a Mac 10, this nigga is holding it. They call me a drug dealer, cause Big Baker folding it. I'm rolling through your hood, poor niggas wanna scuffle. They stuntin' with a 9, but I got one in the duffel. Niggas still talking shit, so I had to do some time. Cause I committed a murder with a motherfucking tech. Now a hood in the street, all a criminal zone. Ain't got no pity second thoughts to put my gun in your dome. Cold barrel to your head, the fifth, that's your paw. Hour later, family find you with a hole in your heart. I'm a hardcore nigga on the LJ street. Talking shit, bitch, nigga, yo, you will get beat. Cold blooded, boozing, bad as scarred as you fall. On your face is left a trademark of a gangster dog.
Now tell me what the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, nigga, yeah. Now tell me what the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, nigga, yeah. Now tell me what the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, nigga, yeah. Now tell me what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I swear we're there. Yep, folks, don't worry. We're less than two years till Trump is back to save America again. Motherfuck Skeletor, Kamala Harris, and fucking Joe Biden.
Smoking on, tell me what you're choking on. Better be that kush smoke, or you gotta push smoke. Tell me what you're smoking on, tell me what you're choking on. Better be that kush smoke, or you gotta push
Why? What you working with? Tell your bitch to get up off a nigga's dick. Money flowing like a fountain, touch the mountain tip. Just as high as I can get on some nigga shit. Calibrated my calculations on gasoline. The wealth and the money will spread around like emphysema. Gotta get it, dough. Get it, dough. Get it, dough. Get it, with it, triple pole. Sip them slow, let them low. Get your money, fuck them, girl. Make it happen, hit this hydroponic that I got for you.
Mickey's Fine Malt Liquor, absolutely refreshing and fucking delicious. Zero fucking door foam. Malt Liquor.